Hey, what's up? This is Flex Alexander, and you're watching Gospel Access. Stay encouraged.
I'm here with the one and the only Flex Alexander.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm awesome.
Thank you for joining me and just chopping it up about life.
Yes, life. As we know, it is. My grandmother used to say to me, just keep on living. You'll see so much, and I've seen so much.
Now, you got discovered by DJ Spinderella of Salt and Pepper, right?
Well, not discovered, but I knew her. She knew that I was one of the top dancers in that time, and she reached out to me because they needed an extra dancer to go on tour and somebody to kind of match Pepper's height, and just they wanted it to be symmetrical and look good. So I was like, yeah, I'm down, and the rest was history.
So there's a scripture in the Bible that says, "Don't despise the day of small beginnings." Now, some people may say, "Okay, I'm just a dancer," but that ability was what got you your foot in the door.
Yeah, that ability catapulted so many more things. And even while I was dancing, Salt and Pepper, they were so supportive that they would come to my shows at the Uptown Comedy Club, and then they said, man, why don't you do comedy on the road while we're on the road? So I would go out, do 30 minutes of stand-up, go back, change, come out and dance. I was picking up 2 checks. Yeah. So they were very supportive. So that dancing definitely opened up everything else, from stand-up to everything. And I incorporated it in my stand-up and everything.
Let's talk about the importance of improving the opportunities that you have and making the best or the most of them, which it sounds like that's what you've done.
Yes. I've always been one to, if I have just a little crack of light, I'm going to take it and make it brighter. I just believe in hard work. I've never had anything given to me. Nothing was ever easy. I come from humble beginnings, the projects in the Bronx. 2 brothers that had drug addiction, a mother who was drug addicted. I sold dope myself for many years in New York, seen friends killed, and was able to really get out of that, and I was blessed to get out of it and turn my life around and really focus on my career and take that energy and put it into my career.
It's not how you start.
Not at all. It's a marathon, not a race at all.
Can you encourage some people that may be watching that said, I had a rough childhood, or, nothing's going to get better? Can you just encourage them?
Oh, yeah. I would tell that person to continue to stay persistent, lean on your faith, and work hard. A lot of people, and it happens sometimes, I think, when we talk about spirituality, when we talk about God, when we talk about church, whatever, so many people just say, oh, God's going to do it. But you have to put action into it. That everything is already equipped in us. We just have to turn the light on. And that's all I've ever done, was I just kept working and working. And when I was sleeping on the train, I knew that wasn't the end. When my mother was, I'm walking to my mom to the cocaine spot. I'm like, Mom, this has to stop. I just knew, and I always envisioned things beyond that. And as I got older in my adult life, even having fame and millions of dollars and all that stuff, and then down to having nothing, I never felt that it was over. So I had just a great wife, great kids, and I'm just thankful and in a great place in my life. So if I could encourage anybody, is to know that you just keep pushing.
Now, Tricky and Tarek want me to ask you this question. You ready? Yeah. How do you use your influence to influence others?
Oh my gosh, I work with AIDS charities. I work with the homeless, because being homeless, I go down to the mission. I take clothing, Thanksgiving, take my family. We help feed the homeless. My brother passed away from AIDS, so I'm very involved in AIDS charities. And I've created a nonprofit for mental illness, because my mom suffers with schizophrenia. So I try to create an alternative version to not using the medications that they give, because those medications are so bad. My mom has to take the medication for what she deals with, plus the medication for the side effect, then another medication for the medication that's a side effect medication, and trying to find homeopathic ways and therapy for families, whether they can go out to the movies just to get a break, because people don't understand mental illness. It affects families as well, not just the person that is affected, but the families. So we have either yoga, we have what meditation, whatever it is, just another avenue for families to get that relief.